Good morning. If you could all take your seats, that would be fantastic. So, welcome to the second morning of the conference. I hope you enjoyed yesterday. We have another fantastic programme today. And just to let you know, the morning is plenary sessions, and there'll be parallel sessions this afternoon. There are 3 sets of parallel sessions. So the meeting rooms are the 2 that we had yesterday, but there's also one upstairs, which I'm told is red door and everything in it is red. So hopefully you can't miss it. So I'm going to pass over now to Jenna and Cristina.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jenna Heilman. I'm the Executive Director of the Huntington's Disease Youth Organization, better known as HDYO. And I want to start off by just simply asking, can you feel the excitement in young people? Can you feel the palpable energy because they desperately want to be involved and have a seat at the table, to be able to participate in so many different things, whether it's support, research, what have you. They are here to be a part of this community. And this was an early dream of Matt Ellison, BJ View, and so many in this room that created HDYO 12 years ago. In fact, some of you may recall that the idea of HDYO was manifested from an EHDN working group. At HDYO, we strive to support the global young person community of those who are 35 and under impacted by HD. And we do that through support, education, and empowerment. And I want you to pay attention to that order. So without that key support universally, to better understand the inner workings and challenges that young people face, the often traumatic and misunderstood feelings and worries, and help find ways to meet their individual needs, we can't expect them to fully absorb educational tools, and we definitely can't expect them to feel empowered to go through genetic testing and participate in research. Along with Kat Martin and other partners, we will be bringing back the Young Adult Working Group as a part of EHDN to help address these key areas of understanding those experiences of young people globally, developing resources for professionals to better serve the community in order to create a community that has the tools to be prepared for those tough decisions around genetic testing and become well-informed and empowered young people who are ready and prepared to participate in research. In fact, at 1 o'clock today in the special session, we will be talking about some of the data for that, as well as hearing from some of our advocates on their own experiences. I think it's also important to remember that there's so much hope in this community that stems from that support, and it's that needed support. It's been about a month since we hosted our first North American camp since the pandemic, and I want to read to you an experience of a young person. This was genuinely the most emotional but eye-opening experience for me. For those of you who don't know, HD runs in my family, and I'm at risk for developing it. HDYO hosts camps to meet others and get support. This trip has truly changed my perspective on a lot of things, but especially on life. I woke up early Wednesday morning and sat on the rocks and watched the sunrise. And I realized something. Despite HD, despite chronic illness and mental health, despite everything, I felt happy. I felt happy to be alive, which is something I never thought I could say. And I hope for all of you affected by HD or not that you find some group of people who understands you and can support you throughout life's hardships. It genuinely makes such a difference, and I have made friends with people who have impacted my life during this trip, and I hope I can do the same for them. It was simply life-changing. I'm so proud of the people I've met and the difference they've made in my life. I have a community I feel like I belong to, my family. On behalf of young people all around the world, even though I'm way past 35, That's a joke. You can laugh at that. Or just say, what? Thank you so much for caring and for allowing us to be here and continuing to partner and to ensure that we all do what we can to be better, do better, and to support this very important community in the HD world. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, welcome. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to explain to you that today we are starting a new phase of the conference. So you might have seen that this is a collaboration together conference between the usual EHDN Congress that happens every 2 years and the Enroll Congress that doesn't have yet a frequency, but the first one happened in Canada about 5 years ago, and it was a great success. We were very happy, I believe you were too, and we want to keep replicating that. First, we want to make good to testimonies like the one that we just heard, and to help the community to reach their goal, which is to really get to effective therapies. So that's our mission. So we are here today to start this, what we call the hybrid day. So you might have not realized completely, but the structure of the program implies that yesterday was the day where EHDN developed their own sessions more focused in basic science. Today, it's a day of transition. It's a combination day that we have organized together with EHDN to give space to discuss applied and translational science. And tomorrow, it will be more about Enroll proper, and Sunday is but for very important investigators meetings, but are not part of the conference itself. So this is let's say, the flow of our activities. And so I have a big reveal, which is the new logo of Enroll. You might think that this is not a big thing, but indeed it is, because we did a huge amount of work to try to renovate Enroll, and we are creating a new amendment to the protocol called Enroll 2.0, and with this amendment come a lot of new good things, I hope, new exciting services, opportunities for better research, and during these coming days, people will share with you what is their vision and how you can take advantage of the Enroll treasure trove of data, of samples, of services, of functionalities, etc. So this is the big reveal of the Enroll 2.0. You notice that there is a continuity in the color scheme, but there are novel things, the purple. The purple is the big new thing. Then you notice many of you are PIs in Enroll. At least we invite all of you, so I hope you are sitting here. You see the circle that has been given to you at the time of the 10th anniversary, which represents the recruitment per site. So at this resolution you cannot see it, but when you got the big figure, you can even find your site and how many people you have recruited in Enroll and what are the stage of the disease. So that's what this logo represents. Represents all your work, represent everything that has been done in Enroll so far, and it will be done in the future. And it represents also a new breath of color. I like the purple. So the next slide, I'm going to show you a new collaboration that Enroll has established with a particular company And this is also a big development and a huge contribution from all of you. So, as I said already, Enroll has already contributed immensely to the community, and you are going to see many of those results in the presentations in the coming days. But soon, we'll... Why this thing went back, huh? Okay, so this is the announcement I want to make, is that the data and the samples that all of you collected in Enroll are going to be used in this collaboration with a company called Regeneron. Regeneron is an important company based in US. It's a biotech company that is, for a biotech, is quite old. They are 35 years old. They have 9 drugs in the market, and they are specialized in leveraging genetic information to produce these drugs, and their platform is based on monoclonal antibodies. So they have a huge experience in doing genetic analysis of large data sets. And they entered in this collaboration with us to analyze the whole genome, to do whole genome sequencing in almost everybody in Enroll. And I say almost everybody because there are a couple of countries where the regulations don't allow it. So we are aiming to have 20,000 people with whole genome sequencing, and the data will start pouring starting the first quarter 25, and all of the community will be able to use it. So this is a really good push. It's a good push in the right direction, and I think with this note of hope, we open this day of works. Thank you very much.